Test, test, test. Hello, internets. If you can hear me, type in the chatters. Hello. Okay, so let's get started. I'm Sean Hollis, Ragtag Studio, and I do the programming. So today, for the live stream, we are going to go through builds from the past, and I've only played about 30 seconds of each of them, so it's going to be pretty funny, I think, because I don't really remember all of them. So there's that. Chris will be joining us soon in the chat room. So if you have questions, go ahead and chat them in the chat room. And he'll be along shortly and can either answer them directly or will... Oh, Chris is in the chat room. He's under Raise the Dead. So he will answer questions directly, or he'll just yell them across the room, and I will try to answer them myself. Just a few things quick about the Kickstarter. We have posted the stretch goals. There's a pretty graphic here with creepy tombstones, and you'll notice it goes from bottom to top because Ray is digging out of the grave, right? So check those out. Help spread the word, and let's hit some of those stretch goals. It'd be really awesome. I'm really wondering what this one is right here. This top secret. Wii U plus top secret? I don't know. Could blow my mind. We also have a new update. Just went out moments before we started the stream. So check that out. I haven't even read it yet. So looks like there's some information about the posters and add-on rewards and stuff. T-shirts. The Ray Stuffy with Matt's cute face. Matt is totally extra. We'll have to negotiate that. And then new payment options, I guess. But yeah, check that out to get all the details. All right. So let's get some more backers, help spread the word, and I'll get started here. So a little setup. The first thing we're going to look at is the original concept prototype, I guess we could call it. It really is akin to more of a storyboard or a sketch, interactive storyboard sketch that you would do if you were setting up a scene in a movie or something like that. It's very, very rough. And Matt and Chris put it together to show me when we were all discussing about teaming up to do another project for Ragtag. And so this was in around June of 2012, and they had quit their jobs. Matt and Chris had quit their jobs and started Ragtag Studio full-time, and they'd already released two small iOS games called Puppy Panic and Unstoppable Fist. And I know they had just finished Unstoppable Fist because my wife and I were up in Chicago for a social visit with Matt and his wife. The four of us had joined up to run in a race called Ragnar, which is this team relay race where we ran from Madison, Wisconsin to Chicago. There were 12 runners on our team, and we each got two vans and two drivers, and we, bounced between all the things. But that was a blast. We did that. And when that was done, we met up with Chris and his wife for lunch in downtown Chicago. It was really nice. And they, brought the idea to me over lunch, and we discussed the concept and, the things that they wanted to do with Raise the Dead. And we didn't even know it was going to be called Raise the Dead at this point. It was just, I think they had code-named it Chubbs or something like that. So, they talked about their influences from Stubbs and Pikmin and Disney, like all the work they'd done at Disney Wide Load and different things that had added to the creative process of the idea. Overlord, different things. So the silly thing is that we sat down, we had all this discussion, we were talking so much that my wife and I were running late for our plane to fly back that day. So I never actually got to see this build until I got back home to Dallas and downloaded it and played it myself. And then a side note is Chris actually, some jerk, he was riding his bike to the lunch and some jerk hit him or cut him off or something, and he had a hard landing and found out later he had actually broken his arm. So if you're driving out there, respect the bike lanes. Little public service announcement. Okay, so let's get into it. Like I said, it's super concept, super rough. And bring it up here and you'll see immediately what I'm talking about. Hold on, I gotta fix some windows here real quick. Okay, here we go. And I'm clicking. Here we go again. There we go. Alright, line up the window here. So immediately you'll see it's pretty basic, 2D. And again, this is just more of a concept so they could show me, talk over it, kind of get an idea. So we got some agitated police officers here. It's our main character who had no name at the time. Very, very basic, right? So we just took out the cop and now he's a zombie and he's on our team. So he's following us around. So, with our epic blood splatters. It almost looks like these little follow tags over their mouths are censoring them. Kind of funny. But you can see, there's no variety in the buildings. They're just placing things around. We got some really interesting tweening of movement of the guys. But it definitely got the concept across, and it's great to talk over it, when you're saying, okay, these are the ideas we have, these are the things we want to do. Obviously, this is mouse and keyboard control. Well, actually, this is fully mouse controlled. I don't even using the keyboard. At the time, I don't think we even knew really what our goal target platform was. We were going to be full 2D all the time. There are a lot of questions on the air. Again, we didn't even know what it was going to be called. So rough sketch outs. You got to take out the coppers. And one of the early design concepts, which is influenced by Pikmin, is you have to get a certain number of guys to achieve an objective or a terrain puzzle or something like that. And at this time, they had already come up with the ideas of different guys give you different kind of abilities and different zombies and that kind of thing. But it's super concept-y, sketchy. And then we win, because we got a big enough zombie horde to take over the nuclear power plant or whatever that thing is. So it's pretty cool. The thing I like most about this is how far we've come, especially when you see the next build, because like I said, this was in June of 2012 that we talked about this. So this is the equivalent of a guy writing down his mind-blowing idea on a napkin at a restaurant, right? So this is where we are. And then in October, we went to Indiecade in LA. In 2012, we submitted Unstoppable Fist to the Indiecade. So we brought Unstoppable Fist with us, and we brought this to kind of just show around. Not this, sorry. We brought the next build I'm going to show you to show around and just see, what the interest was. If people thought it was a good idea, that kind of thing. So you can imagine, I'm still actually working full-time at this point at my previous job, and part-time working on the build that we did for Indiecade. And it wasn't until August that I, finally quit my job and started heading full-time on this. So if you think about it, that's like 3.5 months of work to get to the next build from that. So keep that in mind. I also found out that summer that my wife was going to have a baby. So that was an interesting time for me. Setting out on this indie adventure, something I've always wanted to do, teaming up with some great devs, you know, my bros, and then, you know, juggling that with finding out that my wife's pregnant, quitting my job, you know, all of that. So exciting times, to say the least. All right, so the next build is it's the Indie build. This was we showed it off in October 2012. We didn't let other people play it. This was more of a, we're going to drive and talk kind of thing. Hopefully I can drive and talk. So I have only played about 30 seconds of this today, so this will be interesting for me. So we've got our scene here with Grave, and this is fully keyboard and mouse controls. Obviously we're in 3D world. Things are looking a lot all of these things have come up from the conversation. This is literally 3.5 months later. We were busting buttons. Okay, so right now I'm just controlling Ray with WASD. Does this help? Can you hear me now? Is the sound still too loud? I will attempt to do that on the little. Okay, how about now? I turned the mic volume is all the way up. And I turned this main volume down, but I'm worried that might turn all the volume down. That's fine, still true. So BAP says that's fine, better. Yep, that's good. Cool. All right, so you can definitely hear me. You can definitely hear our sweet music with the dingle chimes. That brings back memories. All right, so getting some positive yeps. So I'll continue. So Ray just got resurrected. I am doing mouse keyboard controls. WASD just moved him around, and then if I click and hold the left button, call the zombie command, and as you can see I don't really have any powers. So one of the things that we had in this early build is to get the guys out, obviously. So any of the glowing grays will be marked. These aren't glowing up here. The glowing gray basically says there's a recently deceased body in there, and that means that Ray is definitely tell by the art style, you know, things were a lot different back then. Over here you might recognize this guy. We call him the caretaker. Attack him with the zombie, and then apparently he falls in the grave and then immediately gets buried. So, again, early game hours kind of stuff. Rough. Oh. I have to get control of the zombie. Alright, brain fart. Okay, so resurrected. I've been playing with uh, over the last 2 months with a new control scheme on console controller, and I'm trying to remember all these mouse keyboards. Okay, so to get out of the cemetery, basically saying, okay, there's a little puzzle here. We need 8 zombies to get out. So we got 2. And we go with part of some of the game will be an exploration. Kind of do what we're doing now. Look around, find interesting bits, resurrect more zombies. You'll see that the radius of my effect can't reach this radius with that zombie. So, somewhere we have to find a way to reach that. So you see all these tombstones? They're all boring and the same. But if you pledge at the right level, these could all be with your name on them. And a really funny thing to say. You could spend hours reading tombstones. Okay, so this is your ubiquitous gaming crate that we put in. And you can send zombies and there's a power-up reveal. So we're able to go grab that. And that's just to demonstrate the concept that there will be ways to charge and discharge those bulbs. In this early build, that's basically all we had as far as the concept of that, but we'll definitely do more with that. Okay, so that's 2 guys hanging out here in the graveyard. They've had a little too much to drink. Let's see. So they're easy pickings. Those guys. Take a guy out that doesn't fall in the grave and resurrect him. So now our numbers are increasing. I think also, yeah, we have a secret guy as well. I don't know what you call that. What do you call those things, Chris? Sarcophaguses? Crypts. No, we call it mausoleum. We call it crypt. So one more guy. You can't really see the number up here. The window. I have to play window over the pitch to pick it up for some reason. And it says 7. So did I miss one? So I got that one. And in the newer builds do, it's the guy on the other side of the gate, because I can reach him now with my extended influence. He opens the gate because apparently he's an intelligent zombie. And now we can bust out of this graveyard. Yeah. So that loads the next little level over here. So now we're out of the graveyard. Got our zombies with us. And we're gonna Alright, so I literally have not played this in a very long time. So we've come across some campers in the woods. And one of the concepts that we have in the design of the game is a way to sneak your zombies around. Now this is very early where these grunt zombies basically, we were letting them do basically any idea we came up with. In the game now, we have different zombie types we can bring on the Kickstarter page, and each of those zombie types have different abilities, ways they can traverse the land. So but for now, we're just going to use the vanilla zombie and demonstrate. So you can see, I can send one in this bush, and it'll traverse the roads so that they don't get seen by these gentlemen with their shotguns at the ready. They really should be in the tents, and it's dark out. They gotta get up there and get fishing. So, oh, I forgot. We can suck in the air. So Ray is traversing. Also, there he is. So make sure we got our guys. All right. So then we want to sneak around the back here because they are fixated on this direction. And another thing is to demonstrate, we have a concept of zombies ambushing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a zombie into these tents. And you see they suck them in, right? And what they've done is they basically enabled me to... Oh. Chris. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry guys, I haven't played this build in a while. So you'll see two zombies pop out of the tent, right? So put one in. There it is. And zombie popped in, ambushed the guy, and now we got an extra zombie. So in this build, if you show me at the time, oh there it is. Right. There's a click on the building because zombies can't occupy buildings in this build. I'm still playing around with that idea, so let's see where that goes. Uh-oh. So these guys saw us and they ran off screaming. They closed the gate on us. So that's 9 or 12 zombies. And bug in our old build. The number went away or it's off screen right now. So we need more. We got 3, 6, we have 10. So we need 2 more. Alright, so again we got a little demonstration here. Now I have options. I can shoot guys into the bushes. And we had a technique of ambushing where we all jump out at the same time. Or I can just send guys in and attack. So kind of when they have Does that work, Chris? Oh! I did it too early. Okay, so I got shooters. Uh-oh. I'm losing. Come on. Oh, wrong button. I think this is set up right. Yeah, so I kind of screwed up the original, but we have this concept that you put the zombies in the bushes and then you can ambush and allies. Still playing around with that. But I apologize. Now, in practice, knock that down, do that way, and then there's a secret back here, and get even more zombies. Now, I don't know what kind of I don't know what kind of town we're in, but we're just randomly buried graves and wars. Guess we'll find out. We could have also snuck around the backside here. So there'll be lots of little things like that in the game where we'll have these little secret passages and ways to get around things and basically different ways to play. I'm finally hitting zombies with different interesting things. Uh-oh. Concentrate. Yeah, Yeah, we hadn't fixed all of our billboarding issues. Askew. Capture that now, we're running off to the next level. Okay. Oh, so delightful. I haven't seen some of this stuff in a while, so that's why I'm digging it so much. Oh my gosh, we lost the zombie so bad. That's how good it was. But I don't know, the little secret over here. Power up this one. Now, I recall. Jeez. I remember doing that video last night. I apologize in advance if this gets a little chuggy. As you can see, so, again, rows of bushes. Bad guy with the gun, he kind of enjoyed those. So you can see him going through. Oh, now it's a zombie game, right? So. The guys come out, right? One of it up here. Again, once you see how the level is set up, you kind of do some easy. This is an ambush, literally an ambush. It's not just a bush, it's an ambush. So we grab them. I'm just going to flood this place out of it. We really had no limits on that. Alright, so, yeah, okay, see that power up. Now we've got big man. Oh, I forgot on this building it's so much. Like, I mean, the announcement. Yeah, so we got to hear that. Come on back. That's not a problem. Alright, yeah. Don't have to worry about now, let's just go after it. Oh, those are the problems here. I'm going to get to the other side. How do I get to the character again? Oh, that's right. I don't know the numbers. Yeah. Oh. So the trick there was it's supposed to have twins on it. I get close to the yeah. So in the new game, in the one of the juice. It's not just a freebie, it's kind of one of those special cards. And the other one's really kind of so shield is more defensive. Very often. Alright, so we got boss sheriff that oh no, we lost some time. Here we are. This is our concept of a boss level. And he has this stacked trailer park mansion thing. It was 2 hours. Like, and it's so funny because I remember when, oh, this guy's coming down the aisle. Same time with I remember when we were talking about someone found it. Literally, your trading house is stacked with real world things. Alright, so that's the end of the game. So we showed that to press, gamers, and a lot of people. And that's kind of how we got some feedback and we understood that that was so interesting. So we decided to keep going. We did meet with the representatives from Sony that day, and that's where we made contact, our first contact with those guys. They've been pretty helpful since then, as you guys are probably aware. What else about that? As you can see, there's a lot of high concept things that we, gameplay-wise, that we had in there. The last part there probably wasn't playing very well, but there'll be better refined controls to manipulate your minions, your zombies as you move around. So you can have, you're juggling the zombies that are attacking something while maybe you're getting flanked and you need to take care of those guys. So I don't know if there are any questions or anything. I will keep going. I'm trying to think of there was something that popped in my head I was going to say about that build, but I forgot. Oh, one of the things we did there is they had a really cool thing at Indiecade. I think it was the last day where. Yeah, I was worried about that. My fan on my computer is going off. I just turned the mic down a little bit. I don't know if that's going to help. Hopefully that'll resolve itself. I don't know what to do about that, guys. Sorry. But at Indiecade, the one that we were at, I don't know if they do this at all of them. At the last day, they had a big tent outside, and it was basically anyone that wants to show their game off, any game, they could come up to the front, hook it up to the projector, and I think they had 2 minutes total to talk about it, kind of pitch the game, show it off, which was really cool because probably about 80% of the people there were all game developers, indie game developers, and so everyone was pulling out their iPhones and their iPads and computers and laptops, and everyone had a project that was either in progress or near completion. They were showing off. It was really fun seeing all the ideas and everything. And so we jumped in. We actually happened to be the last group to go, and it was so nerve-wracking because I was playing that, and Matt was narrating and pointing at the projector and talking about kind of the same things that I was just discussing. But then you're on the clock, and I'm trying to move guys around and everything, but everyone seemed to really like it. And something dramatic happened. I don't remember what it was. I think I resurrected 12 guys at once, and then the clock stopped, and we had to stop. So we punctuated it with an exclamation, I guess. But that was a lot of fun. It was a good memory. That was a really good trip, and that sent us on the road to the next thing I'm going to show you. So we regrouped and really started flushing out the game. Not only the mechanic designs and stuff, but the story. The story that we came up with after about a month was huge and ridiculous. I'm not going to go into details about that, of course, because we want you guys to discover the story as you play. But needless to say, we needed to cut some stuff and scope it down and make it a reasonable thing. And we put our sights on making a playable demo for the public at PAX East 2013, which, if I recall correctly, was in March that year. So that was in Boston. So this is in October 2012, and we basically hunkered down with this self-imposed deadline that obviously can't move of PAX East. And that was a good thing, and there was some troubles with that too, but it's one of the things you do when you're an indie dev. You gotta constantly balance concentrating on development and getting the game out there to people to see it, right? If you go stealth too long and nobody knows about you, and you pop up and you're like, hey, check out my thing, no one is going to know about it, right? It's going to be very hard to get any traffic, any eyeballs to see it. So anyway, we really enjoyed PAX. We got to meet a lot of people, a lot of gamers, which is probably the best part. Everyone there is there to play games. We were in the indie mega booth, so we got to meet a lot of indie developers, make new friends, meet up with some old friends. Saw a bunch of people that were at the Indiecade previously, and it was a blast. So we brought this next build there. It was on PC. It was playable with a Xbox 360 controller. I'll be playing it today with a PS4 controller. And there are different playthroughs you can see out there on YouTube. Different press have covered it. So I'm going to play through it. And again, I haven't. There's two things about the next build is that I haven't played it in a long time, and it's using an older control scheme, and you'll see why some of the things. Oh, you know what? Actually, this is the E3 build. I'm sorry. The E3 build is almost exactly the same as the PAX build, except it has a few more bug fixes. It's obviously set up to use the PS4 controller. We will be playing it on PC for this stream, and yeah, the only major difference is a lot of bug fixes. We fixed some performance issues with the PAX build. I guess I should talk about E3 some. So that was crazy. So when we were at PAX, we had a pretty good showing. It was a lot of fun. People seemed to be excited about the game and where it was headed. And the reps from Sony that we had been in touch with at IndieCade came by and played the demo, saw it, and really started having conversations with them. And obviously, you guys that are aware of our Kickstarter now might have read the part about we had started after PAX we had started a Kickstarter previously, and we canceled it. It's all explained in the present Kickstarter. We had multiple reasons, but one of the things that we were fortunate to have the opportunity to do was to go to E3, which was after the Kickstarter, the original Kickstarter campaign would have ended. So we're trying to work out the timings. We knew we were going to be on PS4. We had worked it out with Sony. We're trying to announce being on PS4, coordinating that with Sony, and they came back and were like, "Hey, how about you play it on the stage at our E3 press event?" So we were obviously like, "Yeah, let's do that." So we crammed real hard. We polish up the build, get the bugs fixed, get everything ready so that we could show it off at such a venue. So Matt and Chris went down early to LA for the E3 thing, did rehearsals. I came down the day of the event, and it was just amazing. It was one of the highlights of my career, and it's 2014. I've been making games for over 14 years, so yeah, it was really awesome. So big thanks to Sony and for giving us that opportunity. Obviously, you can watch that on YouTube. We have a link on it on the Kickstarter. And we met a lot of great people there at E3 too. Because we had the playable demo was on the floor, and that was just a blast. That was a lot of fun. So that's the demo I'm about to play. Again, think about what we just played. We came from super high sketch concept, I don't even know what to call it, a prototype, I guess, to a prototype / demo that we could show people, which we just saw we showed it indicate, and to this where, E3 is a big deal, a lot of press, a lot of people playing the build and getting their hands on it, and if you're a game developer, you're listening to me right now, one of the best things you can do is get your game out there and get people's hands on it, even if it's fairly early and rough, because we learned a lot from PAX and E3 putting this demo out, which is probably one of the reasons I'm going to stumble through this, because one of the things we've changed is how we control the control scheme. I think we made it a lot easier to control. But I'll probably still fumble that. Because my brain is programmed to the new scheme that I've been playing every day. So alright, so here we are with the same scene. Obviously it's a lot better. It's a little more flushed out. Transition to the shot of rays, roof and grill. Again. Can you hear me now? Should I hold a cell phone? Well, I hope that the volume will resolve itself. I've tweaked the knobs, and I've turned up my mic, and I've turned down what I believe is the volume from the band. I hope that wasn't the master volume I turned that off. Yeah, change in-game volume, I understand. This demo, we didn't worry about volume, in-game volume in the demo. I would love to be able to turn on that. This is how old that, yeah. So I'm not sure what to do, guys. I have to call it. But maybe I can, let's see, there's mixer guy. Well, yeah, it's pretty low. I'm about to mute it. Alright. Well, I will do my best. I have to apologize about that. We didn't really have a sophisticated options or pause menu set up just for a demo. Unfortunately. We will have to. Right, so PS4 controller. Part of the demo that is different from what we just saw is that it has a lot of tutorial kind of things, because obviously players are playing it for the first time, and we let anybody walk up and play it. So start out your way, you can see new animations slumped over. You just came out of the grave. All isn't powered up. He's just loaded. Very blue. Also, don't have a whole lot of sound effects this early, but I think we did enough to do that. You can see a lot more going on in the level and the detail in the characters. Sparkly really good. A little secret area. Got some ground flag there. Lots of little polishing. It's very good zapped. Now this bulb's charged up. When the bulb's charged, you can see the spirit essence coming out of the grave there. And obviously, it's telling us you can now resurrect and communicate with dead. I think I'm going to switch the position of my face. So hit X, and then it's telling us use the left L2 trigger to resurrect. Did I just cover that up? I think lower right hand is the only thing that's in there. So I might not be able to read all the text. Alright, so you can see it actually has somewhat of a HUD up here. We got a grunt zombie, times one. You can see that the art for the zombie is much more detailed. Animations are higher fidelity for moving around. I've been ready to see something. There's a spirit dog here. He beckons us to follow. Another spirit right here. Yay! Female zombie! Finally, in this village. And then tutorial panel kicks in. This is teaching us how to aim. And this control scheme we're using aiming scheme with the right stick. And you can see that there's some particles and it comes out and there's a hole. And it's instructing us to use the right trigger to send guys out and attack this one. So in this control scheme, basically right trigger shoots, left trigger goes away. And it's informing us that we need more zombies and plus to go. Now it's is how you call back. He's on you, aim at him, that's what triggered. So, and then you may have noticed that a head with a times 7 popped up. It's 7 zombies to break through. And got the same old trick picker here. He's interested in this one. So real quick, see the 7 there. When you're aiming and do a callback, it does a small circle. So that basically allows you to individually call back guys or a small group. If you do the callback when you're not aiming, you see it goes in a circle on the right, and it will call back everything in that circle, or resurrect. Alright, so let's go see what this does. So, you hear that that's something that audio designers and cosplays come up with. People seem to really like it. We want to extend that beyond dirts and make it a little more interactive and stuff with the audio. It's one of the stretch goals. I read it in gibberish. In-house we call it the wordy dirts. What do we call it? Herpaderps? We call it the herpaderps. We were arguing if that was a technical game. So, if you help back us, we can get a lot, that can be throughout the game, a lot more audio aesthetic added to it. So, tutorial's just teaching us, okay, we're going to attack gates and we're going to attack guys. So, we send the guys in, skull and crossbones and stuff. So, numbers grow. Another caretaker we did here. Now, one of the things that we've seen with, well, obviously, if you're a backer, you'll be able to play waves with the skin, but we've got in the newer, the current technology we have for the game, we have started adding a lot of varieties to the zombies. So, and the human characters, so you'll get a lot more variety but there's a demo get those kind of calls. Radio, hello, you there. Coming to check on you. So that's not good. That means we've got some opposition here. We had 7 zombies, we had 6. Let's go some down. It's informed us we got enough things back for the day. Now, one of the things that we do I'm not cheap, I'm not yeah, that's great. Oh my gosh, look at all these tombstones in here. Alright, so we can break this big. Bunch of friends coming help out. Look at nothing. Is that right? Oh, the guy's good stuff. Get it, dear. It's time to dance. So this is teaching you that you can also do combat as well. And this control screen and hit X to do it, and then there's a finishing move, and take it out. So the finishing move is in the final game. Here it's just kind of a demonstration. It will be an interesting choice for the player. Do I risk going in close and keep that finishing move up? And there will be a reward for doing that. We're looking at the design and innovation. But an example might be a Gray's house as well. Information move gets better. So I kind of talked over it, but there was just a radio broadcast transmission that came in and basically saying, stuff's going on, be on the lookout. And so police patrols. So, pop up here. Hey, get over here. You can hear the gibberish. So we're going to have a lot more better stuff for that. If that starts going in. So come on out there, boys. And girls, it's dangerous. Back to your trick or treat. So we are... It's Halloween. And everyone thinks that they're dressed for Halloween. So we've kind of gone into stuff like that. Now, if I attack the cop, it'd be game over, because we would break our illusion. We'll break our illusion of being dressed as zombies. So as we get up here, full vibrant town. I just love zombies. So I do little interactions like that. See our town is just populated with kids and trick-or-treating. But unfortunately, because of our hijinks in the graveyard, so I need police presence. Oh, what's this? So, ghost dog is beckoning us. So then the cops come blocking away. We don't want to reveal that we're real zombies anymore. Just kids dressed as zombies. So, like I said before, there'll be some exploring elements in the game. You find these little things. Apparently this time people went to bury. So I mean, there's the garden trail. That's that. Alright, so confrontation. Now the canine unit has dogs that can smell the fear of those zombies. Fortunately, the dogs can't talk to them. That unit's pretty agitated. Of course, we can tell the dogs, right? His name's Fluffy Hands and the cat's pulling on him. What are just these? Evil soul light explosion. So this dog is very... So here we introduce, at the time what we were calling a swarm. And this is still in the game. So I talked about the formations before, the frenzy swarm thing, which is going to be very offensive kind of group formation, but it also allows you to manipulate the group of zombies around the way. So you can move Ray individually while also independently moving the zombies around. So this is just the tutorial, so use the right stick and use the circle button to toggle between the swarm modes. And the new control scheme, the toggling on and off, I think we're able to find a way to make that. You don't have to toggle it necessarily. So you can see here that I'm moving the guys around the swarm mode, and they'll follow me, but then I can also point things and shove them up against the fence and stuff like that. Last one, just go back to the normal following. So to get, we have this gauntlet here of canine units, so we have to get creative. You can see that the dogs are kind of sneak, so they kind of like a sneak phase. We have to sneak those through. And we want to keep the zombies out of sneak phase. So the swarm mode allows us to manipulate them and keep them out of the zombie information. We're still in stealth mode here. Alright. So we gotta watch out for all the sniffers, the dog is sniffing on the edge. So you can see where this kind of manipulation of the zombies can come in handy when we need to move around some terrain. So now we're gonna talk about, we're introducing the concept of radiance energy. So the bowl is going to have energy that can be repeatedly recharged. And this is just a little example of put them in, charge up the bowl, and the more energy the bowl has, the larger its radius, which allows it to manipulate these wood as it goes by. It's constantly beckoning us to follow the energy. Alright, so 2 weeks before, the tin's on these bust through that fence. And you have 8. And keep moving along. So we've got some gibberish speaking ladies here, and this section just shows us how to use the ambush that we've shown before to grab and make the new zombie so we can get our numbers up, get to the gate before, without alerting the police. So one of the criticisms that we have about this book there is that its aiming isn't necessarily easy to do with the way we have it. It's definitely doable, but because we were using elements to characters in the world, getting this exactly perfect wasn't always easy. I can do it pretty easily because I've done it on certain times, but we have improved the control scheme. We're hoping that's difficult. So we have 9 zombies and 1 more to get through the gate. Another example, we got the double deuce here. And this gentleman is 1 ounce of these double deuce. And we're guys in the pictures. And having them go well. And like I said, of course, there's always a little more exploring. So this must be a cousin to the last two. Family in their backyard. Or, maybe the cops should have looked on that. Here we go. Up to 11. We don't want to run the zombies into the guys. That will trigger. That'll give us a weapon. Perhaps also be suspicious. So, ambush isn't just in a bush. Ambush with actual things. Or environment. There'll be many environments that will have an ability. So you can imagine zombies being hidden in telephone booths, a big mailbox. There's an example, right? Like pulling back in the vision. Again, discuss the working with variety of zombie units. So, see, how did those guys not see you? Well, in that level, we were kids dressed as zombies, remember? So, they thought we were just kids dressed as zombies. Now, if we had just gone up and smacked them in the face and attacked them, then they wouldn't have thought they were kids anymore, and they would have shot us. And you'll see soon Yeah, messing with cops with guns with zombies is another effective use of the zombie sword. Zombies don't hold up the bullet very well in any zombie lore, really. Alright, so we followed the ghost dog and resurrected him. He was buried in the pet cemetery. Now you can see in the upper left-hand corner how good we have a new zombie. Zombie dog. Well, I need more favor though. Actually, I think you can help each other out. So here's the deal. This damn devil cat keeps pestering me. There's a ghost cat in the pet cemetery that is harassing me right now. We're going to work together to kill it. When that cat appears, send me over to it and stun it. This is one of the abilities of the zombie dog type. Is that you get a target with the zombie dog first, you will stun them. Follow up with production. And so this little scene here is going to help teach the player how to do that. Sorry, I wasn't reading that stuff. But basically he's saying it only stuns him for a little bit, and the cat is so fast that the dog can't normally get him. So again, basically there's a gameplay where you have to use a combination of your zombie types to take out different types of enemies. And in this scenario, we basically have to get this ghost cat, and we'll send the dogs first, and then stun the cat, and then send the zombies. So this is just demonstrating I can switch between my zombie types and this control scheme using the left and right, L1 and R1 bumpers from the first control. Alright, so the cat's popped up. I'm going to switch the zombie dog. So I'm going to try it. We got him, he stunned him, I'm going to call out the zombies. And he has he pops back up. So it's demonstrating also how to pull you guys back. Now I can't move Ray in this. So we're stunned, got him 3 times, and the ghost cat is defeated. Alright, so now that we have overcome that challenge, and we've resurrected our ghost dog, we've been empowered with the ability to see the graves of the recently deceased dogs so we can resurrect zombie dogs. Add to our graves zombie dog types. And then the final thing is depending on, I mean, there'll be, so the cop saw what we just did. The gig's up, right? They don't think we're kids dressed as zombies anymore for Halloween. APB, bring all the guns. This is, so he ran up and he followed. What I was saying is that depending on the type of enemy you take down, resurrecting the zombie fills up your ranks with the type of zombie. Remember those K9 dogs in the earlier level? Well, they're not too happy about the zombies. Oh no, the zombies are coming. It's the same, I'm just going to shoot. It'll settle down. Of course, there will be things cop cars tend to explode for some reason. It's like that in movies too. I have. It's about low. I can turn off. Do it at 1. Let's try 1. Is 1 better? Hopefully that's better. It sounds lower in my headphones. I don't know if you guys can still hear me. Chris will yell. Tell Chris what you think about the audio and everybody else. Alright, so my numbers grow. So I'm going to combo the guys. You can see my numbers are dwindling. Make sure you have your numbers up, make sure you're doing the right guys, understanding which guys attacking. Oh crap. And situation like that. Oh no. I died. See, I haven't played this in a long time. Alright, I will concentrate and do better next time. This level actually gets pretty crazy. We didn't have many people complete the full demo at E3 because you get to a point where you can get up to like 30 zombies, and there's lots of humans, and there's lots of cops, so I would try to focus. So we saw this before. Alright, so I will research that first. And then remember, there's always some nefarious people with their bodies in their background. But let's go up into the car. Oh man. Alright, one last try. Oh right, I forgot. Let's save one. Okay, so Alright, so lots of funny because I keep bouncing between the control screen for this game, for this demo, and the control screen for the current. Obviously, this demo was not very balanced for how tough these environments and zombies. We always are wanting to demonstrate tactical combo. What the fuck are you launch stuff here? Damn it! Punch me in the face and I'll play another video. I suck at this version. Alright, see now it's... I'm just... Sorry, kidding. So actually in this demo, which we didn't explicitly state, if I pull off finishing, it should give Ray my ball. And we didn't have enough time in the demo to figure out how to do it, because we didn't have enough time to pull it off. But proper connection helps us really have. I've been working on that. Sorry, I know I'm supposed to like constantly talking, but not a professional streamer. But yeah, I mean, just gotta work your way through the puzzles here. So obviously the obstacle that I knew about, break down the car and get back. We want to make sure our ghost dog friend is purposely done powerful. We want to make sure. All that nipple yapping, I'm sure you're concentrating. So you can see, the demo, for sure, top strength. Tough, very tough. So, chat room, do you want to see me attempt to finish this, or do you want to move on to a little teaser of what we showed at PopCon the spring? Vote now. Chatted about it, so just try this one. No. I just don't want to bore you guys either. Like I said, we got a lot of feedback on people, and the fact that I'm wrestling with my muscle memory on the current scheme of this one. That's kind of the final game will probably be a lot more over the top. Super adventure. Oh god. Oh, that's just. There is another checkpoint. So, one of the other things is the taste of this. I'm messing around with the taste of this. This isn't entirely. We're iterating on. I don't know. I guess everyone's different. This feels a little slower, but we're also doing on having a little more electric. So we'll find it. Part of the game is very really good at hitting your target. Obviously, you can see one of the trade-offs between when you choose to use and don't. Is that red flag move. Think about it. And we're all three on these actually. Humans with guns, humans with big guns, and humans with fists right now. It's generally not like that, but there will be. And you'll have to know what kind of zombie type. Obviously, cops are really good at shooting the slower kind of zombies. But there'll be other types that probably don't ever see that normal. So we'll figure that out. from my shows you will have a shield useful for defensive purposes. There'll also be some puzzles where, there's an example of a puzzle where you use projectiles terrain reversal ability to throw on the ground. On the concealed page. But also have new areas that you can't reach. Hidden zombies that maybe traverse water or where zombies can't. Different things like that. Could also be certain formations have dual functionality, like I mentioned the landing lane. We'll use that in combat as well as mounting on a barricade. Shield in combat will highly likely. I don't want to speak too quickly about things. Everything's still in flux and but you'll be able to move obstacles with that and push them. I want to get to the next part. I want to get to that next checkpoint. I have no peoples. One of the players, I think at this point, and obviously just walked right up, played right through the demo, and they literally had like 40 zombies in the wall. Because at the end here, this is the demo, we just pretty much threw everything out. Obviously, it's doable, especially if you're like that guy and like 40 zombies in your board. But we just kind of threw everything out here if you miss the little exclamation point. So I gotta be smart about this. Still got me. Oh wow, okay, I should have just died. Yeah, we helped you out. I helped the players out with a little more. Who's doing the rings? Alright, let's I thought they would shoot the dogs. Hey, see, it's challenging even for the developer. Oh man, yeah, it's just a pride thing. Well, I'm glad we made it challenging. Get off me, get off me. The dog was dead. It's really good. Yeah, one of the other things is we worked on how the zombies work, camera positions, that kind of thing, so that it's a little bit easier to understand parts of it. You can also see it kind of auto rules or some sys there. Not effective at all. Also, you see that I was a record from a distance, so you can get them in your aim range. Probably one thing I'm not doing very well is pulling my guys back and just kind of sending them in. I hit the right program that. Yeah, so basically, like I said, we threw everything at the end, and it's challenging. So it's especially when you play it for a long time. And some people walk out of it and walk right into that. You know, the thing is if I actually do get these, it's kind of anticlimactic. Yeah, and in the play games, this isn't as play games. Just throw all your guys at one shot, one kill with some of these guys. Oh, dogs. They're dangerous. Yay! Like I said, but I got that off my chest. Alright, so that was the YouTube demo. So this is demonstrated the combat, a lot of the control scheme, switching between different zombie types, the stealth elements, and pretty much everything was demonstrated, not everything, but a lot of the game was demonstrated in there. And we've added more since then. So the other thing I'm going to show you is what we call a little teaser demo, I guess. We pushed pretty hard to try to make this E3, but it's just something we couldn't do to get the game to a level of polish that we wanted to really show it off. Obviously, it's been a year since E3 2013 when we showed the demo that I just was playing, and we've been working really hard. And as I mentioned before, we got a lot of feedback on control scheme, some of this, some of the AI and the movement system combat. So we've been retooling a lot of that. We've updated our character pipeline. We're going through some of those changes, finishing up those changes now. So updated the fidelity of the graphics, just the AI, lots of things. So in this teaser we're going to show, we had it playable at Indie Pop in Indianapolis, which is I think it's a pop culture kind of con. It's not necessarily focused on video games. But we had the E3 demo there, and we had this teaser I'm about to show you there. And I think the things that they'll have a lot more prototyping for our story elements. So you'll see a scene where there's a lot more characters and dialogue. Of course, dialogue is just rough in. And you'll see upgrading the graphics. You'll see some new control scheme. You'll see some new elements with what Ray can do as an individual. And some new bad guys. So I'm going to go into that a little bit. And this isn't a finished level either. This is another thing to kind of demonstrate where we're at. We had laid out this whole playable level that we didn't have time to finish. That's one of the things that happens in game development. It's really hard to estimate in a creative process exactly when you're going to finish things, because you're just iterating, refining, and that's how it works. Alright, so let's get this going. It's loading. One of the things you'll also notice is we have a pass in some of the sound effects and audio. That's some new music. Alright, so the power that surges beneath us is ripe for the taking this glorious night, as spoken by mysterious man. Sorry, focus here. Okay, comes on the shadows. All of mankind shall fear us once, and the fears will is out. Is put into play. Tonight will be the beginning of the end. Let's see here. Glass looks really yes, I can see that the machine isn't exactly working correctly. You did remove the calibrate the echo switch. Yep. I think. I don't have time for this. Again, we don't have all the sound effects. Hello? Incoherent phone battery. No, volunteer. Rest assured, it's just a very minor chemical issue. Everything's fine. I'm sure you need him? Some of others buried here with heart or with help. Phone sounds louder and adamant. Okay. It looks like our specimen is better. And we have some new characterizations. You can see the master did a great job. His hand is pointing, he's got blinking eyes and a mouth. This really like called out more for the hand eyes. This one is look at the okay, Ross, what do you do? These are low. It is odd if the first one's on the views are very visible to us folks. Hoping for a special bag. This is thank you for the idea. Hold on, let me click this out. Now, every time that it's screen flashes white like that, we would have a narrative flashback. A lot of the flashbacks in movies way beginning and we'll be unraveling the this is right here. It's a lot better and more than so it's helping you, which is your brain's thing. Because brain is not really full, it's not completely full of help. We're going to have some more other HUD elements. This is a prototype. You see the dynamics it has a light effects. Pop up. A lot more detail in the characters, blinking eyes, and okay, so see here, it's going to tell us that see these tunes a little bit. So it's where the gray attack so we got new fog effects, shadows. Again, Ray's not powered up, so it's going to be anyway, just not very fresh. And there's no way it's going on. Those are some obstacles to press through. Just kind of showing the color. Easy way to combat weapons. Very small. So it's going in this graveyard. And one of the elements we want to go over more is that it's not just a zombie, it has emotions. It's scary. Tight shot. And then spooky graveyard. Freaked out. anyways, so there's flashbacks. So we play little bits for you don't kind of fill in the backstory. Every time you see a white screen, it's from background. You notice the sound, so we have dynamic music system. Put on the sounds change. All the Foley sounds are really good. Audio sound. Just using a font. Show me another flashback. You can see the detail, a lot more detail in the animations. So able to actually read through the Python to do that now. Flashback. Of course, we're not reviewing the narrative, so we're not going to play the flashbacks. Ways we block the retrieval program. We were buried in a very unkept part of the So, again, this was a prototype, or a prototype, but still iterating. Because we put this in front of people, you got some great feedback. Or facing might be different, or we have any feedback. Yeah. I did turn it down to 1. When the game volume down even more, it would be off. So, double check. Yeah, it's pretty low. I think that's the bottom line. Never mind. I guess when I restarted this video, it got louder. That might be too far from I don't know. Is that better, everybody? I had turned it down the last bit. Probably when I relaunched this, I should have rechecked it. Can you hear it, Chris? Like I could barely hear the sound now. That's the thing. Can't do anything about that. I'm just turning the computer off. Sorry, guys. I'm not a pro. Not a pro streamer. You don't hear any music? That's not cool. Some DJ talking. Alright, what about now? How's that? What's that? Is that better? Can you hear music? Alright, well we'll go with that. I apologize. 4 separate builds, all with different options and everything. We'll live and learn. So we have a little narrative moment here. It's a mysterious voice talking to us. Hey, you're not who you think you are anymore. Speaking out, thank you about sense of replay. So, mysterious voice. So move on. Oh, snap. So we gotta do some melee combat for this guy. Dodge. still does a little materials. So yeah, there's some new characters. And that's an example of the AI. We didn't have it before. They're hopping around, doing different attacks, reacting to what ways. Something out of things. Little black guys are at the bar. We have like a So yeah, just want to show you guys what to do that. New fighting style. And that's the teaser. So yeah, I think that wraps it up. Please spread the word on the Kickstarter and go and back us and help us get our stretch goals and improve the game, get more audio, more talking characters. Got some cool skins. Every backer gets this skin here. We play Ray in that outfit. Soundtrack, Jake Kaufman, who recently did the music for Shovel Knight. Most goods here. Not recognized him as well. This is really cool. This or not, there's a lot of good concept art. I don't know what it's cool. T-shirt. It's a little nod to the Stand By Me from 1980s, if you've seen the movie. We got Ray and his buddies. At a high enough level, you can have your life the same thing. We did a demonstration stream last time with the backer and Shannon, and Matt basically painted them right up, put a different, used Shannon's likeness in his face, put a body on him that had references from Commando, the movie from the 80s, and Mad Max. It's pretty cool. We got to see it come alive right there in front of your eyes. And I believe that video is still on YouTube. You can check out if you missed it. And we have quite a few people that are going to be in the game doing full head-to-toe body, human and zombie, their character. So if you ever want to be in a video game with your voice, character, your name, and a zombie, without having to die, this is your opportunity. We had an update out today, just to remind folks that weren't here at the beginning of the stream. Check it out, we have add-ons, some posters. That's our mascot, Cecil. some more about the t-shirt. Very stuffy. This is a prototype. We gave it